What's up guys, Tommy Bowyer here from Movie Rewind, and because we're all self-isolating, that means that Movie Rewind couldn't do half of the videos it planned for the summer so far with Matthew and Ryan, because obviously we can't meet up because we're isolating in our homes. So because of that, I thought I would do a couple of different videos, and one of those videos which I thought I would do is show all of you guys my film posters. Now, I've been collecting posters for around about 4 years now, and it's a hobby that I really enjoy. I have them all over my bedroom, so I thought I would show you guys so you get to know me a bit more and see what my interests are. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So this is probably the first poster I ever got. It's a Captain America Civil War poster. Now this poster specifically, there was 3 different types of Captain America Civil War posters I could have got. This one had Captain America in the background with his shield, and you see Iron Man there reflecting on his shield. The other one that was available, I believe, had Iron Man in the background and then Captain America smashing into him with his shield. And the third one, I believe, had both of them kind of standing opposite one another, looking at each other. And of course, I not only bought this one because I like the Iron Man's kind of reflected in Captain America, I also like the Divided We Fall line. I think that's really cool. So that's the poster that I got first. I saw that in HMV, I think, and just decided why the hell not, because I like posters and that was an awesome film, so I'm glad I bought that poster. Some of the other, but I think the second poster I got, and this is a good tip I can give for anyone who's going to buy movie posters. Make sure you see the film before you actually buy the poster, because I bought this Suicide Squad poster before I saw the film. So once I'd seen the film, I kind of regretted buying it a bit. Not that it's a bad poster, I like it, has all of the characters on there. However, just from what the film was, I kind of wish that I had just taken my time and hadn't decided to rush in and buy it. Now I have to see a film before I buy the poster, no matter how cool the poster looks, just because, you know, when people come around they think I really enjoy Suicide Squad, and of course that is not the case. This poster was probably the third one I got. It's a Dark Knight poster with Heath Ledger's Joker on, who I still think did a really good job playing the Joker. And I really like this poster. It's got the "Why So Serious" quote on it, which I think is really cool. And to be honest, it just looks epic. You know, it's just got him on it, which is just awesome. I got a couple of little posters as well, if you can see them, if the light weren't playing up. The one up the top is Planet of the Apes. One, War for the Planet of the Apes. Now, the Planet of the Apes, let me just try and show you this. Hey, there we go. Now, the War for the Planet of the Apes is my favourite out of the 3 new Planet of the Apes films, and I just think that poster looks epic because you've got Caesar there on the horse in the snow. I just think that's really cool, and I think that's an awesome poster. The one down below is an Alien poster. I really don't... There we go, you can see that in the light now. Honestly, I really enjoy that poster. It's a bit of an old-fashioned poster, and as you can tell, it is smaller. Now, I had to buy this one on Amazon because I couldn't find it in HMV, and of course, it's a proper movie poster because it has all of the details down the bottom, if you can see it there, who starred in it and who directed it and such. And I think that's a really cool looking poster. Of course, it's an older poster, however, I still like it. And of course, just there is not really a film poster, it's more a steel. You can get steelers from the film. So if you can see in that corner is a steeler from the film, as well as signatures from Christian Bale and Heath Ledger. And before you ask, no, they didn't sign it themselves. I'm not that popular. Of course, it was probably photocopied. However, I think that's a really cool photo. Of course, it comes from one of the best scenes in the film. the interrogation scene. So I really enjoy that, and it's got the steel and the signatures on, which I think round that off very nicely. Now, another one which I'm not going to lie, even though I said about the Suicide Squad thing, I did buy this poster before it was released because I think we all knew that Avengers Infinity War was going to be an awesome film, and quite frankly this poster looks absolutely epic. I like that it's got all of the Avengers on it. I think that's really cool, and of course it has Thanos there. Look at him, beautiful Thanos in the background. It's got Iron Man, it's got all of the Avengers, and it has my favourite member of the Avengers, Spider-Man, there in the middle, which I think is really cool. And to be honest, it just looks like an awesome Infinity War poster. It's got the majority of the Avengers there, which was something which weren't on a lot of posters before that, so I think that's really cool. One I have right up there, which is a bit smaller. I wish I could get a bigger one, however, as you can probably tell, I'm limited for space in this room, and that's the Avengers Endgame poster. Honestly, I don't think that this one looks as epic as the Infinity War one. However, that doesn't mean that this film isn't epic. Of course it is. And you might notice, having seen the film, that some of the characters don't really look like they would, especially if you've seen Endgame, then you will know that Thor looks very different in the film compared to what he does on the poster. However, I do think it's an awesome poster. You've got Thanos in the background there again. It's a lot more somber. It's a lot less crowded, which probably reflects the film as a whole, a much more story-driven film with a more somber ending. And probably my favourite poster, and that is the SpiderMan Homecoming poster. Now, I didn't actually buy this poster before I saw the film, just because of what happened with Suicide Squad. However, as soon as I saw it, I ordered it the next day because it's an amazing film, and I really do love this poster. It's got Spider-Man there, and it's got Vulture in the background, which I think Vulture's design is really cool, and you can really see that on the poster. It looks very menacing, and it looks very much like Vulture. They got it kind of spot on there. You've got Iron Man there as well. Now, to be honest, I'm not that fussed that Iron Man is on the poster. I can see why they put him on the poster, just for marketing reasons, because everyone who watches MCU films knows Iron Man, so of course you've got to have Iron Man on your poster. To be honest, would I prefer it if it was just Spider-Man and Vulture? I would say yes, just because it's a Spider-Man film, and I think having Iron Man on there just kind of detracts from it being all about Spider-Man, because you're kind of saying it's a Spider-Man and Iron Man film, which of course I know it's not. However, just by the poster, it kind of feels like Iron Man is just taking a bit of thunder away from Spider-Man and Vulture there. And probably the last poster which I have is a pretty big poster, but of course it's not a film poster as such. It's actually multiple films, because it's James Bond. It's a James Bond collage which I found on Amazon. I believe it was about £15, so quite a cheap price actually, because if I had to buy all of them individually, it would have probably been a lot more than that. Of course, it's got all of them from Dr. No to Spectre, so of course when the James Bond film is released this year, then this poster will be considered out of date. However, for now at least, it is up to date with all James Bond films released. And then I've got some more minor posters, like you see a Spider-Man villains poster there. I've got a Civil War one, an Alien one, a Deadpool one down there, a Doctor Who one there, and then probably some others lying around. I don't really think I've got any more. Oh yeah, of course, I've got a Spider-Man one up there. From Spider-Man, I think that's concept art from Spider-Man 3. However, I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. So, I would say thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Of course, I've never done a video like this before, where I've just been kind of showing some of my posters. I really enjoyed them. If any of you want to buy film posters, then I would recommend, if you want to see them before you buy them and kind of see how big they are and that, I would recommend HMV, because they usually have quite a lot there. However, if you don't really care about that and you just want to order it quickly, then I would recommend Amazon, because you can deal with loads of different sizes posters on there and you can change it all. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you didn't, then I'm really sorry about that. I hope I didn't offend you in any way, and I will see you in another video. So see ya.